morning. So it's currently around 9:30 on Monday the 20th, I think, of March. I haven't filmed anything so far this morning because I often find that although a lot of people on Mondays feel very motivated to get up and get going with a day, I feel the opposite. I generally feel very lethargic and I tend to faff a lot on a Monday morning. So this morning I thought I would just kind of take away as many distractions as I possibly could. So I just got ready, and then once I filmed this I will head to campus where I'm going to be until about 7 today. So it's going to be quite a long day today, but I will make sure when I get home that I just don't do too much at all. I think tonight I will just be watching my Netflix all evening just to make sure that I have some downtime before bed. I have been trying really hard to do that just lately, but last night I was on my phone too late last night. I wasn't even doing anything useful, but I got to bed and I just didn't feel like I'd had enough chill time, so then I couldn't sleep very well. So I will not be making that same mistake this evening. My sort of goal for this week is to get back into a bit of a routine. I did plan last week, but I kind of focused on finding my limits and knowing what was too little and what was too much to do in a day. But now that I kind of know that, I feel that I can make a timetable that I will be able to use sort of week to week. One thing I implemented last week and that I will definitely be sticking to is an hour a day just to catch up on readings I missed whilst I was in hospital. So when I get to campus this morning, I'm going to crack straight on with a reading, and then after that I am going to batch create some content for my TikTok and finish last week's YouTube vlog as well, and then that will be kind of out of the way, and for the rest of the week I can focus on my uni work. Having said what I said earlier about feeling quite unmotivated on a Monday, I feel that getting all of the social media work out of the way will be quite a good thing to do on a Monday because it doesn't take loads of brain power. It's obviously creative, but it's not going to be really taxing. So I feel that when I'm sort of unmotivated, it will be something good to do because I'll still feel like I've been productive and useful, but I won't be super tired. Because I also have 2 lectures every Monday, one from 1 till 3 and another one from 5 until 7. And this week I really hope that I can go to both of them in person. So between those lectures I'm going to crack on with the social media stuff, and yeah, like I say, I hope it will be kind of a productive day, but I won't feel too exhausted, especially because I'm going to be on campus for such a long time today. So it's Tuesday and I am very annoyed with myself this morning because I woke up naturally at 6:45, but for some reason I decided to lay in bed until 8. So it's now almost 10 and I haven't yet done anything today apart from listen to a podcast, which I guess is kind of useful, but it's not on my list of jobs for the day. So I've basically lost an hour, which is okay because I've given myself enough leeway in the day to kind of make that time up. But it's just quite annoying because Tuesdays are usually quite a productive day for me. I usually feel quite motivated, but obviously I'm not going to get that time back. So I'm just now focusing on trying to make the rest of the day productive. So I've decided to go to a cafe called Mitre, partly because the car parking is going to be free, but also because there are usually lots of other people that are working there. It's very laptop friendly, so I'm hoping that will be motivating and I'll get through quite a lot of work. And today I'll be working on my summative for my integrated marketing communications module, which so far I think it's going to be the hardest summative out of the 3 that I have this semester, purely because the companies I've chosen aren't really companies that I have much interest in. So I feel it's going to be quite difficult to keep myself motivated for that summative as opposed to some of the other ones. So that's kind of the main reason I want to get that one started nice and early. Seeing as I'm already late, I'm not going to speak anymore. I'm going to turn the camera off and then head to the cafe and get on with my work. So it's currently around 8 p.m. and since last speaking to you, I did head to the cafe called Mitre and I did do a bit of work, but I planned on doing my summative assessment in the cafe and I soon realised that that wasn't going to happen. I don't know why I didn't realise this sooner, but I just can't work on any essays or anything that I really have to concentrate really hard for when there's any sort of noise, which is why I usually work on floor 3 of the library for that sort of thing. But I did get some work done, so I replied to some emails and I did some of the reading that I have to catch up on for one of my modules. But at least I still did something useful, which was good. And when I got home, I had a very quick lunch and then headed straight out again to the library where I did then work on my summative assessment. Hello again, so it's now Wednesday and I am just about to head off to uni. Today I have allocated all of my sort of non-uni work, so at the moment whilst I can't do my normal main job, that will consist of social media work for UEA and also for my grandparents' pub as well. So I've kind of planned to do that for the whole day, but I'm hoping that as I'm going to uni, it's not going to take me all day because I often find that I work a lot quicker when I'm at uni as opposed to being at home. So I plan to stay at uni until about 12 when I then plan to come home for lunch, have a quick lunch, and then after that I'm going to head to Aldi and get some cake ingredients because it's Alex's birthday on Friday and it's a bit of an annual tradition now that every year I'll make him a big birthday cake. So I'll do that this evening and I'm quite looking forward to that because it should be quite relaxing. I also think I'm going to keep this sort of non-uni work day on a Wednesday every week after Easter because I feel it will just help break the week up quite a bit. I am still going to do my hour's worth of catch-up reading this morning because I'm doing that every day at the moment, but then after that I will just be doing the non-uni work. So last night I ended up getting quite stressed over making this cake. I'm not entirely sure why, because it's usually quite an enjoyable process, but last night I got really stressed over it and we ended up going to bed really late, about midnight, which I know is not really late for some people, but it is for us. So Alex basically insisted on not setting an alarm, which was fine because I was pretty tired as well. But it means that we didn't wake up this morning until about 8:30. So I think it's now, I haven't looked at the time, I don't want to stress myself out, but I think it's around 10 and I haven't done anything yet, which goes against all of my rules that I usually have for myself, because I usually get up quite early and I'm doing something useful by about 9:30. But I feel like this week that has just gone out of the window a bit. And I guess that's okay, because obviously my body needed the sleep, but it's kind of annoying because I feel like I'm losing and wasting time. I had planned on going to the library this morning, but I feel like now because it's so late, I will just stay here. Probably do my hour's worth of catch-up reading that I've planned for every day and get that out of the way. And then I'll have lunch and go to campus after lunch. And the rest of the day, I'm just going to work on my summative for a different module. So I worked on my summative for my marketing module earlier in the week. And today I think I've allocated my social media module assessment for today, or it might be my digital business one, I can't remember, but one of the two is what I'm going to be doing all day today. Montage the rest of this video because the next 36 hours are going to be quite busy and hectic, and I honestly don't think I'm going to have time to sit down and film properly. So I'm going to say goodbye now, but as always, if you have enjoyed the video so far, then please don't forget to like and subscribe, and also let me know in the comments if you're liking these vlogs or if there's anything that you either do or don't want to see from this channel, because I really enjoy filming and editing vlogs, but at the end of the day this channel is for you guys. So if you are liking them, then great, but if you're not, then please do let me know and I will tailor my videos to whatever you want to see. I hope you have a lovely week and I will see you in the next video.